cars are now arriving to the service time control, and as you can see, the first car back behind me is Ken Block. On the passenger side of the car, I do see a significant amount of damage, although most of it looks to be the body. I don't see anything, it doesn't look too bad suspension-wise, but we'll just have to see whenever he gets into the service area and talks to his team and they take a look. Okay, so Alex is saying he had a flat, and that's what took off the body pieces. So likely the suspension and everything's good, but it would have caused a lot of cosmetic damage when those tires blow out. They sling around and take a lot of body parts with them, and it looks like he lost a headlight also. So on these stages, there are a lot of rocks, and especially sharp rocks. And those sharp rocks will happily take out a rally tire, even though they are pretty significantly reinforced. Okay. Let's take a look and see who else we've got starting to roll in here. We have Joseph Burke and Nick Dobbs. And Rowley as well, checking in. And from what I can see here, Dave's car looks fantastic, still holding together okay. He's gonna put some spit shine on us for the live stream. How were the first 4 stages?
Woo, spicy. Very spicy. First stage was lovely. We were a little high on pressures and a little ambitious on notes, so it was a little learning for us. We were talking more than we should have been. Stage 2 was good, but we burned through, I feel like, about a half a tank in stage 2, and then 3 and 4 we had to baby it, so we were kind of 60-70% throttle the whole way through 3 and 4 just to get it here, and we're like choking in on fumes. So we retuned the car on different fuel because obviously this event is pretty hard on fuel consumption, and it was still a little bit ambitious. So, but all in all, it's great. The car looks good and drives fast, and we had a ton of fun. And he's good at the stuff he does in the car where he tells me stuff, and I didn't crash it, so I'm high five to me. Yes.
All right. Well, here, I'll give you a high five.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, you guys are both smiling and having a great time. So. Well, hey, if you can't get in on fumes, I'll give you a push.
Okay, you got that on film, right?
Yeah.
So you will push.
I'll give you a push. I'm not saying it'll get you very far, but I'll push.
I don't know that my energy is any better.
All right, and behind that we have Mark Piakowski, who's someone who is absolutely contending for the championship and is very excited to watch this weekend.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so next here we have driver Piakowski. We're gonna let a vehicle go through and then I'll see if he'll talk with us and give us a rundown of the first 4 stages for him. All right, so how were those first 4 stages for you?
At the end of one stage, I was like, oh man, I was being a sissy on that one. But the next one, we went pretty good. I mean, where we stand in the championship, I'm in a very interesting spot where I just need to finish. but I don't like driving like that. I like going flat out and I like having fun. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to have fun, keep it clean out there and keep it on the road. But, you know, trying to push a little bit is always good as well. But my first time here, roads are fantastic, pretty fast. So I'm straightening out my right foot as much as possible. So having fun.
All right, awesome. And he's somebody you definitely want to watch. At Ojibwe, probably the most exciting battle for me to watch was between him and Ely. Now, unfortunately, Ely couldn't make this event, but Mark is giving it his all out there and absolutely having a great time. Thank you so much. Up next, we have GZB Rally Team, and if you are watching the live stream this morning, we actually talked to these guys. It's been a little while since they've been out on the stages here at LSPR, but they're really excited to be back, and from here, from what I can tell, the car all looks pretty clean. All right, looks like we've got the Jacques pulling up here next to the control. So you'll notice inside the car behind me, he's actually taking a photo of his time card. This is a great habit. Once they turn in these time cards to timing and scoring, they can no longer see them. So taking a photo of your time card is a really great habit to have so that you can refer back to that and double check any of your scoring or anything like that for an inquiry later. All right, so if you could introduce yourselves real quick and then let me know how those first 4 stages were for you.
Yep, so my name's Will Graham and this is Claudia here with me. Yeah, those first 4 stages have been really good and really enjoyed being here in Michigan. First time here, so it's new for me, but I'm really enjoying it. It's great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. The car still looks like it's doing great. Yep. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, so we have a co-driver doing her job. So whenever you're checking into a time control, if you accidentally drive past those boards before your time, you will incur a penalty. So any good co-driver is going to absolutely make sure they know where all of the control boards are and that their driver never drives past them until their time. And it looks like she's just double checking that time card and that check-in time. And she gave him the wave, which means he can now drive into the control to check in. Oh, we got 2 thumbs up. Oh my gosh. Looks like they're starting to move up. So we'll just kind of wait. Hopefully the drivers will kind of all move back down here.
So it looks like there's no George. Classic. There's no classic here. How you doing?
You're doing good.
Good. Sweet. Sorry, that's a
And that's our helper down there, Olivia. She's directing folks down to come talk to us on the live stream. She's doing fabulous. Would you like to talk to us on the live stream?
Sure.
All right, so how were the first 4 stages? I'm getting mixed signals from people. I'm either hearing rocks everywhere, it's treacherous and crazy, or I'm hearing this is fast, fun, and smooth.
Definitely rocks everywhere, and definitely fast, fun, and smooth. So you nailed it perfectly. Winning.
Well, that's good to hear because sometimes I kind of get mixed reports from teams and then I say like, oh, I hear that last stage was rough. And they're like, no, I had a great time. So what, do you have anything that you're going to need? You got a nice long service. Anything you need to address for that?
I'm getting 2 hot dogs. That's what I'm doing. Team's doing the rest.
There is a really great food trailer over there that has some pretty good hot dogs and sandwiches and good hot chocolate. So I recommend that.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, up next is one of the McKenna Motorsports cars. I'm assuming it's one of the R5s. Let's take a look here. We've got Tilly and Whitteridge. Let's see if they want to talk to me about how those first stages. Oh, he's jumping out of the car to come talk. All right, so let's hear it.
Just having a blast. This is only our second ever rally. Obviously, first time at LSPR, and the roads are awesome. We're having such a good time, and can't thank Don Buckley enough and the McKenna Motorsport guys for getting this here on like a day's notice after our Evo blew up when we were tuning the engine. So, yeah, big thank you to those guys, and we're having a blast. So happy to be here.
All right, awesome. I know there were some issues with Rally Safe, so have you been able to see kind of how you're doing? Do you have any idea? I had some issues getting it to load, but...
No, we were, I think, 6th on the first stage.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
So we're going all right, but I don't know about the next two, so
Okay.
could be anywhere between first and last. So
Hey.
we'll see how it goes.
You're still going, so
still
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
We haven't frightened ourselves too much yet. So
Oh,
we're going
good.
all right.
Yeah. How was the jump on Estes Lake? Did you jump it?
Yeah, we were in the air, but it wasn't. In this thing's so good, it was just a non-event.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't pull a hooper. That's all I have to say.
All right.
Thank you. Up next, we have Blocker and Addison, and I had a great time interviewing them at Ojibwe. Hey, do you want to come talk to me on the live again? All right, so how's it going? Because I know you're going to give me a good story.
It's been very interesting so far. The stages are great. Roads are awesome. They're exactly what we wanted. There's been some good opportunities. Unfortunately, we're starting to have some hiccups with the motor, and we're a little concerned about it. So we're going to head into service here and see if we can diagnose something. It's still running, but it's been getting worse and worse, and we're hoping we can pull through to the end of the night. Hopefully we find something. But I had a little bit of a spin out on Bob Lake and pulled a nice little U-ey and got out of there. But other than that, it's been good. So.
All right, guys, well, you know it's a wild rally when just one spin out is doing pretty good, right?
For LSPR, that's not bad.
No, absolutely not at all. Ken came back missing like a corner, so you're doing great. Yeah.
Been interesting. Thanks.
Thank you so much. I don't think he got you. You're good. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, but it's okay. This isn't live, so we can cut it out. Yeah, we'll
Put that in the edit.
oh, we should. Okay, you
I have no shame.
permission granted.
I have no shame in pissing in the woods. This is all a bathroom.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see anyways.
The car that just went by us was Summit, and that was the Evo that we talked to earlier on the live. And it sounds like that Evo is actually having some issues. It sounds like it's hard to start and it doesn't want to stay running unless he's revving it. So hopefully they're able to get that addressed in their service time. You're fine. Go ahead. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run it. I'll be right back. Technically, those two stakes are the yellow. Do you want to pull it there and I can talk to you guys? All right, we've got Dylan. So let's pop in and talk to him. How were the first 4 stages and how's the car going for you?
They were very fast stages compared to what I'm used to. So we had a little bit of adjustment to get used to that and to kind of find our rhythm with the corner calls. Everything is super loose and it's really hard to judge just how loose it is when you're coming into the corners. So definitely a new challenge for us, but very fast and we loved it.
All right, thanks guys. Get your check in. This is Mark Williams and Stephen Harrell in their yellow Subaru, and it looks like, from what I can tell, everything on the car. Oh, we're looking beauty mess.
You're gonna tell me something was wrong, man.
No. I wanted to give you the thumbs up because I looked and then I was like, oh, if I don't really check it and tell him it all looks good, he's going to worry. Do you have any reason to worry?
Yeah, we clipped a few banks and rode up a few banks more than I wanted to into some of them. So, but yeah, she's all in one piece.
I don't even see any grass in the bits.
I got my water bottle and took all the grass out, so there's no evidence.
You're going to buy Steven a squeegee so we can clean it?
It was on this side.
Oh, thanks, guys. All right, up next we have Evo, and this is one of my favorite teams I talk to. They're always exciting, and they put on a great show for the spectators, and their fancy light-up numbers on the car. How are the first 4 stages, guys?
Well, the stages were good. We didn't get to run stage 1, so that was a little bit of a bummer, but I hope everyone is okay in that crew. Stage 2 made a rookie mistake in the chicane and slowed down to maintain 25 miles an hour, and we lost tons of time there, so that was a bad stage for us. But stage 3 and 4, we try to give it hell, and hopefully we look good and we didn't suck too bad.
Any concerns going into service that need to be addressed?
Maybe just the lights a little bit, they start flickering, so we got to look into that. Look at the front right corner, there's a lot of banging and noise coming out of there. But overall, just clean up, make sure everything is good and tight, and get it out there.
All right, thanks, guys. Well, we're excited to see you out there.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. We got Jimmy Pellizzari and Kate Stevens. Now, they pushed their car through the start, and I still don't know what happened. Would you like to tell us?
We had a fuel leak that we discovered at park, so we weren't allowed to start for safety reasons, but we were able to push it through and then fix it once we got here.
Okay, perfect. So it sounds like maybe you got that all figured out?
That all figured out, and the first 2 stages were great. This is a lot of fun, but then we lost brakes on the 3rd stage, so we've been dealing with that. So we haven't had brakes for a couple stages. So hopefully we're going to fix that, and then we'll be good.
Well, they don't call this the Press On Regardless rally for anything, you know? Yeah. All right, well, thanks, guys. Have fun at your service. All right, next we've got Barbio here. Let's see if he would like to tell us how the first few stages went.
The first one was just a transit, so kind of boring.
Yeah.
But the second one was fun, pretty quick. We got a decent time, I think. So, yeah.
I've heard some kind of mixed results on some of the areas were like really rough and other places smooth and fast. And some of the stages had some really variable grip. Were you experiencing that out there too?
Yeah, it varied quite a bit. Once the tires got warm, it was okay. But I think the second loop, there's going to be ruts and stuff to deal with.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks, guys. I'll let you get checked in. Thank you so much. Now, up next, we have a couple of my favorites and good friends of mine, Ryan and Heather, and I think they got some, like, Christmas lights going on in the car. Let's see if I can get them to come talk to me. Oh, maybe they walked off. Oh, here they come. Sorry, it's dark and I can't see, so I'm waving at nobody. You gotta come talk to me. They're a little camera shy, but they'll do the interview for me. All right, Calvin, now make sure you get a nice shot of the lighted interior. You guys have some fabulous mood lighting, but more importantly, though, how were the first 4 stages for you?
The first 3 were good. The first one was canceled, so I have no idea. Otherwise, the other 3 were pretty good. A little loose, but they're fast and flowy. Can't complain too much.
Oh, awesome. And how are you hanging in over there, Heather?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
I'm having fun.
Oh, she's smiling. Aw. All right, well, thanks, guys. I don't want to hold you up too much.
Thanks.
might be a car coming through. Seems like we've got a bit of a rally car traffic jam. There appears to be a car being pushed in. So let's see what's up as they go on by. Whoop.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
All right, that's... Okay. See what's up with the rally car traffic jam here.
Would you like to talk to us on the live? Oh, that's fine.
How were the first 4 stages for you?
We're getting used to each other. First time Cindy's done notes in 2 years, so first one was a little bit, getting used to it, and then the last 2 were good. The first one we didn't run because of the accident.
Yeah.
So.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, we have Romero and Gomez. Let's take a look and peek at their car here. I think from that side, everything's looking good.
Would you like to talk to us on the live stream?
Okay. All right, guys. If you could, let me know how the first 4 stages went for you, and do you have anything you're anticipating addressing during the service?
Hey, hi, how you doing? Hi, everybody. Yeah, everything went well. We're just getting used to the car. The stages are nice, very fast. We just catch some dust, but everything okay. The car is good. We're just getting used to it and getting ready for the next one.
All right, awesome. Well, we'll see you out there. Thank you. Behind us here, we've got Mike Hurst.
Would you like to talk to us on the live?
Okay. All right, so this is one of my favorite cars to watch out there. Not only is the car beautiful, but it's rear-wheel drive, so it slings a lot of dirt, and it's really exciting to watch. So how were those first few stages?
Uneventful for us. I don't think we're the fastest, but it was smooth, and we didn't hit anything. We stayed off the edges of the road pretty much. It's so far so good.
And that's really for this rally. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, you just want to run quick but consistent to the end, and don't do crazy things, and and stay on the road.
All right, well, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, now up next is Al Dantes, the Uberman himself, and I'm sure he's going to have a good story for us when he gets here. Let's see.
I'll tell you what, man. A lot of people say if you want to be fast, you put a Cougar in your car. I got a Keegan in my car.
That's right, Jimmy.
We never had no rally suspension before. We got rally suspension on this car. You won't believe it. She goes fast.
Real fast.
Real fast.
Oh,
Woo!
yeah.
We've been just hammered down, man. Rexine singing. Are we even allowed to howl in the stages? We don't know. We're just out there. Oh! Woo!
Thank you so much, guys. This has just been the best.
We got 7 more. We're going to get it.
Oh, you really never know what you're going to get with Al sometimes. Woohoo! All right, so I know I talked to these guys several times at Ojibwe. Let's see, how's it going for you? How eventful have the stages been?
Pretty good so far. Pretty smooth. We haven't had any big moments, so I'll take it. Just staying in it. We made it back to service, and hopefully we'll make it back tonight.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah, keep having fun. Whoop. I am in Santiago's way. Sorry, friend. Oh, okay. How were the first 4 stages in 1 minute?
I left my intercom at the hotel, so we kind of jury-rigged between hand signals and yelling, and yeah, it just sent it.
That's the best 1 minute update ever. Thank you, Santiago. All right, next we have another couple. That's one of my favorite, the Millers. Oh no, Michael's closing the window.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hey, so do we have anything at service that we're looking at addressing?
Probably the fact that my fuel tank says 0-0.
Oh, I know Dave, Texas Dave, said he was coming in on fumes, like coughing in.
So yeah, that's about it.
Other than that, how were the stages?
Oh man, stage 1 was so fast. I was totally catching the guy's dust in front of me. It was just so cool. In fact, I think I was going so fast, I'm pretty sure I could see the other guy in front of me.
Stage 1 was canceled. They were just transiting. He's just telling tales.
I'm just that fast. She lies. She always lies.
And here, Calvin, can you come around and show the interior of this car is one of my favorites because it's all cool, galaxy themed, and the electronic dash is awesome. Thank you. Al also rehearsed a really fun interview for me when I got up there, so wait till you see that one.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we've got my buddy Kevin over here, and I'm sure if I go talk to Kevin, he's going to have a good story for me. Can you pull up for Calvin? Just a little closer. Okay. Thank you. All right, so this is one of my favorite teams. These are some really exciting regional competitors to watch. How were the first few stages for you? I know one was canceled, but how are the rest?
It's pretty fast. It's flowy. It's really hard, and we're just trying to kind of get the hang of how the car likes to turn at speed. Some fresh tires, and we're kind of got a tired engine, so it's a lot of stay in it. And we're like, well, it's not doing anything, but sure making a lot of noise. So it's a good practice. So we're having fun, but
Anything you specifically you might need to address at service?
more horsepower.
All right, well, I will put that on Santa's wish list for you, okay?
Oh, he's coming this year. Don't worry.
Oh, all right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You too. Bye. All right, so behind me is driver Tim O'Neill of O'Neill Rally School in his AMX. This is probably one of the most exciting cars that's going to be here this weekend. I can't wait to see video of this car out on stage. that was Julian Sabot that just went by to get checked in. Got hand crank windows. We're doing the live stream. Would you like to talk to us on there?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. So how are the first 4 stages, and how does it feel to be out in this car?
Well, they're really fast. This car's really fast. I'm old and slow, but I'm getting a little bit warmed up. The co-driver's a little faster than I am, but it's just getting used to driving again, driving this car. You know, it's just going to take a little while, but I'm having a really good time.
Yeah, and this
really
is your
cool.
first rally in this car, right?
Yes, the first stages were just then. First rally in probably 3 or 4 years, I can't remember. And so, you know, rear-wheel drive, I've never driven a rear-wheel drive in a rally situation. So it's all good, fun stuff. It's sort of my retirement package.
Well, it is a heck of a package. It's such a beautiful car, and it's probably the biggest reason why I'm bummed we're not on stage, but it's okay. I get to see it coming in and out of service.
Well, maybe tomorrow. I'm getting a little better at the junction, so I think you'll like them at a junction.
Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. Okay. All right, guys. How were those first few stages for you? I know the first one was canceled, but how were they?
Fantastic. I was eating Tim O'Neill's dust the whole way. Yeah, it's very tasty dust, though, because he's Tim O'Neill.
That is a big honor. I would feel honored to eat Tim O'Neill's dust, that's for sure. Now, do you guys have anything you're looking at addressing here at service?
No, we've had a good run. We had a check engine light came on in the first stage, and then it went away, so car's running normal, it seems. It's just the driver that needs a quick adjustment.
All right, well, it's not a rally car if it doesn't have a check engine light sometimes, you know?
There you go.
Thanks, guys. All right, now behind us we have the Dingo Boys and their crazy-eyed little Volkswagen. And I'm sure they've got a good story for us. Let's hear it. How were the stages?
Good story. They're pretty good, yeah. The last one was maybe a little slow because we forgot the light bars, so it's kind of hard to see where you're going.
Oh, no!
But, yeah, they went good. They're really smooth and fast.
All right, anything you're looking to address at service, or are you pretty clean?
No, yeah, car's good. Car feels awesome.
All right, well, good to hear. Thanks, guys. Keep rocking it. Bye, Kelsey. So up next we have the Passport. And the Passport is one of my favorite cars here. Calvin's still admiring the Volkswagen. If I can pull him away, would you like to talk to me on the live? All right. Now, the Passport is one of my favorite cars here because it is completely unique. How are the first 4 stages for you? I know other people were saying, oh, it's rough, there's rocks. I bet you probably didn't even notice any of that.
Yeah, not really. We don't really notice many rocks. We're not really avoiding anything for ground clearance, so it's a little bit nicer, more comfortable for sure.
I was telling your co-driver Gabriel that this is one of those cars I would love to co-drive in sometime because I feel like it would be real cushy. All right, well, I'll let you guys get all checked in. Thank you so much. All right, let's go talk to Pura Vida Rally Team. I know they always give me a great interview. So how were the first, well, technically 3 stages for you?
Yeah, they were okay. We were a little off on just trusting the notes and rhythm, so we definitely, I think we were looking like maybe ending up like somewhere in 3rd all up of Limited 2. But, you know, still above pole on the national class. But yeah, it was hard to get in rhythm. We were battling a little understeer, but gain some confidence for the next loop.
All right, awesome. I know a lot of people were saying some of the stages were really mixed surface, and that contributed to like that difficulty with the rhythm. Do you think were you finding that, or?
Yeah, absolutely. You're finding some places with great grip, and when there's a clean line, you have tons of grip. But there's a lot of probably they put fresh gravel on, and all of those little rocks are collecting. And so if you get a little bit off the line, you're getting really, really loose surface. So yeah, that, a little bit of mud. So it's definitely been tricky to kind of get into the flow.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks, guys. All right, up next, we've got another really exciting team to watch here. Let me see if I can pop the door open or say hi.
Would you like to talk to us on the live stream? Okay, can I pop your door open?
All right, guys, if you could, give yourselves a quick introduction and then tell me about those first 3 stages.
My name's Jeff Whitey, and my co-driver is Derek Throne, and they were pretty good. I had no real complaints. Our notes were pretty on point, so that always helps, I wish I would have taken my light pods off, though, for the last stage here, but...
Okay, and now, last time you guys were here, I know you probably don't want to talk about it, but Arvon Silver got the car. So that's going to be the stage that you're running tomorrow. How do you feel about conquering that foe?
That stage has been a love-hate relationship. The year before, we actually won it overall, fastest time, and then the year after, we were like, yeah, we're going to do good, and we crashed, so we need some revenge.
Yeah, I want you guys to get really good revenge on that stage tomorrow. So thank you so much, and go ahead and get checked in. Up next, we have Rokas and Lore and their little Volkswagen, and you have a new wrap. It looks like so much fun. It's like snowdrift camo vibes.
Exactly.
So how... Well, out here, though, you against the colorful trees, you're really going to stand out. How were those stages for you?
They were actually not bad. It was too bad we had to scrap the first one because that was a really nice stage, but everything else went pretty well, so happy.
So I think you should be able to get out there and get a run on it this time, though, right?
Let's hope so.
Okay. All right. Anything you're looking to address at service, or a pretty clean run?
We have a taillight bulb that fell out, and every time I hit the brakes, it flashed white in here, so I thought someone was behind me, but they weren't, and I couldn't figure it out. Finally, we made it.
I saw that when you were pulling up. I thought you were turning the lights on and off inside. Yeah.
Oh, and I thought someone was following me, and I look, and they're not there, and I got all weird. So we're good.
All right, thanks, guys. Oh, all right. We've got Gruska here, and he always has a story. So, how were those stages for you?
They were super fun. Stage 1, we had a little bit of an electrical issue, so we stopped on stage for a solid minute, but we got back going. I'm happy to be back on the road, and super slippy, so you can't really trust anything, but I'm looking to push to get back my minute that I lost in the night, so hope for the best.
Were you able to get that electrical issue sorted, or are you going to have to deal with that here at service?
Yeah, me and Zach sort of talked for a minute while the car was doing its thing. I let it rest for a little bit, and then it got going right back up.
Electrical gremlins are weird. They're really temperamental.
I sort of pet the steering wheel for a little. Same thing happened in Maine. Same thing happened in Maine, so I sort of knew what was going on. So I just let it rest for a little, and off it went.
All right, guys. Well, I'll let you get back to your service. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're doing a live. Do you want to say hello to the folks at home?
Sure. Hello, folks at home.
You want to introduce yourself and give me your team name?
Yeah, Colin Gleason with Nomad Rally. Quinn Trumbauer also.
All right, guys. So how were those stages for you?
Fast. They're a lot faster than expected. I mean, even on the recce, they seem pretty good, but it's a lot more flowy. It's a lot more grabby in the corners. So it's been pretty good so far.
Any issues you're looking to address at service, or you stay pretty clean?
A little belt squeak, but I mean nothing major at all. It was really clean, so pretty happy.
Right. Awesome. Well, enjoy your service then. Thanks, guys. right, so let's take a look here. Oh, Calvin's kind of zooming in on the car here. Everything looks good on the car. How were those first few stages for you?
Well, stages were good. It's a little loose out there, which is kind of interesting. Last stage we had to drive without lights, which was a little sketchy because when you're going down stage, you're out driving those, so a little tough seeing, have to trust your notes, so.
If it makes you feel any better, I've heard several people had issues with lights.
Oh, well, yeah, it's kind of, we're a little bit behind, so it was kind of a small gamble, and, you know, it just, you end up having to drive through, so it's just something that you have to deal with, and just pay attention to the notes, you know, so thank you guys.
All right, thank you. All right, let's say hello. And looks like we've got another McKenna in an R2 car here. Mr. Sharps, how is the Honda hanging out there on the first 3 stages?
The Honda is amazing. It is doing great. It has exceeded my expectations. It is so fast on Passmore. The stage is amazing.
So is this your first time driving this one?
Yes, first time driving this car. So
Okay.
big step up from the Fit.
Yeah, so for those of you at home, Honda's got a few different cars, and so the drivers all kind of swap around, and you're usually in the Fit, and I think you've been in the Passport before too, right?
Yeah, I usually co-drive, and this is kind of my second time out driving, so I'm loving it.
Well, you've got like an even bigger smile on your face than normal. I didn't know it could get bigger, but driving is really exciting for you. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Well, I'm doing great because I get to come talk to everybody and hear all the stories. How are you guys doing?
Good, very good. Just clean run. Pushed it a little, but not too hard. Just trying to get a feel for it. We're doing good. Good notes. Testing ourselves on notes. So.
Yeah, that's great. I know a lot of teams have been saying, you know, oh, the grip is so variable that it's hard to find a good pace in the notes, but you have a stellar co-driver. So are you guys finding that you're having that?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah?
Definitely sketchy grip in a few places where you don't necessarily expect it, but you know, like you said with Allison, you can't go wrong, right? I mean, I can't go off the road. So.
Right, she keeps you in line. Thanks, guys. Hi, do you want to say hi to us on the live stream? No. Okay. Whoops. Well, this is pretty cool. We've got the 2 Lexi. I decided that's plural for Lexus. That's probably not right, but that's what I decided. So we've got the 2 Lexi, one right after the other, and both of these are River City Rally cars that have been rented out by the drivers.
Would you guys like to say hi on the live stream? You don't have to. No pressure. Okay.
Let's take a look behind us. We've got the team in the BMW 135i, one of my favorite cars, gonna be to check out this weekend. I got the opportunity to talk to these guys a little bit. You know, they're still working on this car, getting things sorted, getting a good feel for it. How are those first 4 stages for you? Because I know, is LSPR totally new to you?
No, this is the second time I'm running it, but it's totally new with this much horsepower.
Okay, that's okay. So first time in this car.
Yeah.
All right, and how were the first 4 stages?
Great, smooth flowing. Yeah, could have went a little faster in some sections, but just still getting used to it.
All right, awesome. Anything you need to address at service, or car's still solid?
Just rotate the tires. That's it.
Beautiful. Well, you get to enjoy your service time then. Thanks, guys. Up next, we've got Matt Peterson and his Honda, and I'm so excited to come say hi to Matt. Last time I got to rally with him was absolutely so much fun. How were the first 4 stages, and how's the little Honda holding up?
Well, the car's holding up really good. The first stage we had to transit. There was a roll that unfortunately had a Red Cross situation, but the next 3 stages were so much fun, really fast and good, you know, wide turns and well, actually one of them was a little bit narrow, but we got some good speed and it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Anything, you said the car's good, nothing to address at service?
Seems to be holding up pretty well. I have a little bit of an idle issue, but it seems to even out. I guess the car just likes to go fast, so.
It only wants to go at wide open throttle.
Must go faster, must go faster.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
All right, up next is the Sonic, and I know these guys will come talk to me. So how is this, now these guys are you're in the limited 2-wheel drive class, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and so this is proof that limited 2-wheel drive cars are so much fun. How are those stages for you?
Perfect. I loved them. Good grip, good technical stuff, so it was good.
Awesome. Anything you're looking to address at service, or the car's still holding strong?
The Chevy's fine. We're just gonna go eat, check some tire pressure, and just wait for the next loop.
I feel like anytime I see you guys, it's pretty uneventful in this car. You did a great job.
Thank you. Yep, it's very uneventful. It's a very reliable car.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Would you guys like to say hi on the live stream?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Say hello to all your fans at home.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so how were the first 4 stages? I know some teams were saying with the variable grip, it was really hard to find that rhythm.
Yeah, I think it was stage 3. It got a bit loose out there, yeah. So it wasn't as good as it should have been, but it was okay.
And the other thing, we have no auxiliary lights.
Yeah, we have
so
no
we ran
lights.
our last stage with normal lights.
4 or 5 teams have told me they had no lights.
Yeah.
I know it's a weird common issue this rally, so
We debated, and the delay on the first stage because of the medical meant that we were going to run this stage without lights. So.
Oh, right. So it ran later, so it got darker than you anticipated. Yeah. How's the car holding up? Anything you're going to need to address?
No, not really. It's holding up pretty good, so that's good.
All right. Awesome. We'll keep having fun out there. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Dustman and Mr. Claiborne. They're gonna hopefully tell us what's up. How are those first few stages? Now, these guys are working together for the first time, so I'm sure this first few stages you were working out a rhythm. How'd everything go?
Went pretty good so far. Had to get reused to the car. Having some issues with the springs being too tight. And then the exhaust is now open header right now, so have an hour to get that fixed hopefully.
All right, and how's it going, you know, getting used to the pace notes and a new co-driver, and you guys are working pretty well together?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. No issues with notes. We sent it pretty good over the stage 4 jump, so that was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, so that's the Hooper jump I've been telling you guys about that teams are really going to have to watch, so it's cool to hear that you guys did a great job jumping it and getting the landing and square that right corner, right?
Yep.
All right, well, enjoy your service. It sounds like you've got some issues to sort out, but you've got a crew there that'll get you sorted. Thanks, guys. Oh, that is a very open at the header car. Are you? All right, let's see if, oh, he's popping the door open for me. All right, so I've been hearing from teams who've got variable level of grip. Some teams are saying it's either been really fast or fun for them, or they're struggling to find that rhythm. Sorry, I jogged back here, I'm a little out of breath.
Yeah, no worries.
How was that for you guys?
Yeah, that first stage we were trying to find our rhythm, but after that we got it dialed in. It's fast, it's flowing. It's been a blast. We started on 60th and we're now 25th, so we're fighting our way up. Yeah, this is my 2.5 rally. I had one that I finished and one that I got a DNF due to mechanical. So.
Wow, that is a lot of places to move up. If for those of you that may not understand how the rally format works, that is super duper impressive. And do you guys have anything you're going to be addressing at service today?
Not that I know of. Hungry. Get some food.
Well, good. Good to hear you're keeping it clean driving wise.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks guys. Keep having fun.
Thank you. Have a good one.
And if I remember correctly from the start order this morning, I do believe that this Honda is probably one of, if not the last car to finish the stages this evening. I don't see any other cars coming, so we are going to go ahead and wrap up this stream. Thank you guys so much for following us along here. Again, I'm Kelsey, and behind the camera is Calvin. We are with Cooper Auto Works Rally Team, and we do have Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, so find us there. Thank you so much, and good night.